Boxing in association with the Daily Star, our main sponsors for the evening, and Eurosport Live. May I welcome you tonight to the Ulster Hall in Belfast and into the wonderful world of professional championship boxing. Okay, we start off with 6 3-minute rounds of boxing in the light middleweight division. And it features in the red corner, wearing the black trunks, with a professional record of 2 wins to his credit, weighing in at 11 stone 4 pounds. Would you welcome to Belfast, please, Roy Chipperfield. And his opponent across the ring, in the blue corner, originally comes from Dublin, now resident in Belfast. He wears, of course, the all-pink strip, with a professional record of 4 wins and 1 knockout to his credit. He weighs in at 11 stone 3 pounds and 12 ounces. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big welcome to Jim, the Pink Panther, Rock. And your referee for this contest, Mr. David Irving, will give the instructions.
Well, this Jim Rock, very exciting prospect for the future. Undefeated in 4 fights, and really expected to do the business tonight against Chipperfield. Exciting. Good action fight today.
Second fight, round 1.
A big left hook from Chipperfield to start this one. Jim Rock in the pink shorts and Roy Chipperfield in the black shorts. Dave, big things being talked about this Jim Rock.
Jim, he's a very, very stylish fighter. He's very good. He's got off to a real good start in his professional career, but they're not giving him much of a challenge tonight, and this guy Chipperfield here, because he's lost more fights than what he's actually won. He's 2 wins to his credit out of 14 fights. And the fella that he has beaten in those 2 fights has actually won 1 fight out of 7. So it's not, he's not actually oozing with talent. But
in fairness, you can never predict boxing, and he's got to be careful. Chipperfield's going forward and having a go.
No, he'll come in and give he'll give a good account of himself for the first 2-3 rounds. But after that, he seems to just die on his feet. But I can't see Rock carrying him any more than 3-4 rounds at the most. I think we're going to have, this is going to be an early night for Chipperfield. Oh,
good left hook from Chipperfield, and Rock needs to be careful.
Well, what happens? Oh, that was a cracking left hook there. But what happens, Nicky, when you're fighting somebody who you know hasn't got a great record? You get very lax. You get too overconfident, and you make mistakes, and you shouldn't make mistakes. You should always treat every opponent as a world beater, and if you don't do that, or when you do get lax, you can run into a lot of problems.
Well, it was a bit of a slap from Chipperfield, but they all hurt. Good left hand from Jim Rock. Missed to the right, come back with the left hook. The referee was almost hit there.
Wouldn't be David's first time. Quite a dangerous left hook that Chipperfield has here. Like, Rock will just have to keep his eye on that, because every time Chipperfield is throwing that, he's had success.
Yep. Well, he's saying the slip, but there's a good left jab that started it. See how Jim Rock handles this.
I think really he was more off balance. Certainly he was hit too, but at the same time it wasn't the type of punch that would put you on your back. He was off balance, he was going back at the time, and that's why he went down.
Well, very exciting first round. Jim Rock takes that on my card. And there we see Jim Rock, billed as the Pink Panther, obviously because of his pink shorts.
I wouldn't like the guy that calls him Pink Panther to his name now, to be quite honest.
No, it's girly pink, but I won't tell him.
Oh, neither will I. As he throws that, he was going back there, as you've seen yourself. He was hit one or two wee jabs, but they weren't the type of punches that would knock you down. We're just going to see it here again from a different angle. It was caught an overhand right, but he was going back at the time. It didn't really hit the target, so I would put that down to more of a slip than punching power.
Seconds out.
Rocks.
Round 2.
Well, second round of this 6-3 light middleweight contest. Jim Rock in the pink shorts and Chipperfield in the black shorts.
See the way Chipperfield lunges with that left hook, Nicky, that could cause Rock a few problems, because he's what you call a hurtful puncher, and he can do a bit of damage with that left hook. But Rock just has to be that wee bit more careful. He got off to a ragged start, Rock, but he seems to be getting into a stride now. But your man's swing big right hands and big left hooks. If one does land, it could cause all sorts of problems.
Oh, Chipperfield being forced to hold on. He's smiling at his corner, but he's got a bloody nose. He needs to really hold his hands up high on that, surely. Turns his back. The referee just wiping the blood away. It's a very slight nosebleed. No problem there. With that left hook again.
Oh, caught him again. He's catching him here quite regularly. Like, Rock wants to hold that right hand up, that wee bit higher. But if he puts pressure on this guy is looking for a trap door. Once Rock puts the pressure on, he turns away and he doesn't know what to do. So a wee bit more pressure from Rock, and you can see this fight being over quite early. But he's going to have to watch that left hook, because that is a dangerous punch this guy's throwing.
It's a good left-right Rock throws.
Rock is a lovely boxer, but he's not fighting his normal fight, and he seems to be a wee bit all out of sorts. He's trying too hard to get the big punch on, and he's missing with some. He's going around the sides. Just wants to work his way in nice and gently and nice and slowly. He's trying to carry this man's head off his shoulders, which it doesn't work that way.
Really throwing that big right hand. Oh, good shot. Well, Chipperfield landed, then Rock landed. Is that right hand again? Oh, and again.
He's trying far too hard to land that big right hand. He's not working his way in. He's running in with a big right hand, and he's not having. He'd have more success if he took his time and stood back and watched what he was doing.
Oh. Well, it's bleeding profusely now, that nose, but I'm sure it's okay. It's just a nosebleed, but looking in some stress. Still dangerous, Chipperfield. Well, I thought the referee was going to call a halt there.
Well, Chipperfield, he's throwing big punches the odd time, Nicky, but he's not doing really enough work. I suppose the referee's probably saying to himself, if this guy doesn't up his tempo a bit, well, I'm going to pull him out here, because he's not doing enough work. Whereas Rock's doing all the work, but he's not having great success, because he's throwing that big right hand, and you can see it coming from the back of the hold. He's too anxious. He's trying too hard to get this guy out of here. Just if you take his time and watch what he's doing, and work his way in instead of running in.
Well, that's it. Here we see that some final punches from Jim Rock. He was really landing at that right hand. But Chipperfield has given up. He's gone over, retired after 2. And there is the winner, Jim Rock. His 5th win out of 5 fights. Really untested tonight, but he's going a long way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chipperfield's corner retired their boxer. He was unable to defend himself, leaving the winner of that contest, the Pink Panther, Jim Rock.
Well, there we have it,
Ladies
the Pink
and gentlemen,
Panther.
your appreciation